Hello everybody, it is I, and in today's video, I wanted to take a look at something that kind of died recently. I feel like I already made a video explaining how it died recently, but I want to do it again because recently Careless Assault died, and I just want to take a look back at Frigale. Now, when the Season 0 balance patch was first pushed out, it introduced pylons, which hit air types for super effectively. And then they just electric types were super popular, and then they nerfed Careless Assault, you know, and it just pretty much everything went wrong for Frigale. It could not get a W. And then on top of all that, Careless Assault is now 50% of your health if you land a move. Honestly, kind of a sad day for Frigale, because it was such a strong doodle. Like, you could throw out 120 base power stabs, like, completely for free, with, like, you could use Riot Shield, Enchanted Ruby, Lethal Ornament, anything, and it would do super well. But since the recent stuff that's happened with Careless Assault, it's now an awful move, and literally no one will ever tell me it's not an awful move, because it is a terrible move. I don't think Careless Assault's good. I think it just needs a little bit of a rework, or just make it so 20% of your health, 25, 30, something. Don't make it 50. But anyway, here with Frigale, I have health and speed with the trait Bird of Prey. This doodle's air type attacks are super effective on other air type doodles, essentially giving us a counter lead against Roteras and Wyvernals, as well as hitting Voltatu neutrally with Nosedive. And we also have the item Riot Shield. We don't take any extra chip, and we don't get paralyzed, as we would like to have a little bit of speed on our side. With the moves Careless Assault, Nosedive, Hit and Run, and Jet Strike, the idea here is, here's the thing, you always want Hit and Run or Jet Strike on this guy, and then you always want Nosedive is super strong, and eventually if it gets a better basic move that is at least like 80-ish power, I wouldn't use Slash. It's just not really worth it. I'd probably pick that up. Printing wise, doesn't really have that much. It has Savage Blow, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, with equipments, I went Smoldering, Dusty, and Chewed, kind of like giving it some speed and making it hit ridiculously hard. And yeah, that's kind of the whole idea. And honestly, I am pretty excited. Hopefully you guys are as well. And without further ado, let's hop into the first battle. Okay, here we go into the first battle. Now, in terms of air types, there's nothing, but in terms of his air resists, he also has nothing. So generally, we're able to do some absolutely crazy damage with Frigale this game. We're definitely going to go with Libilogris. I want to get my Beast Summon up, which we can do good against an Archipos to try to get rid of its health as early as possible. As I go straight into Archipos, I know they want to Awaken, right? And I also got my Lurker Lid here, which I don't think it's going to be able to outspeed this. So that'll be kind of annoying. We have Umaisho, I guess. And there's definitely a Shadow Lurker. We can go for a Chemical into a Shadow Lurk, most likely, unless it's Hex. It could be Pursuit as well. I guess we find out which one it is. Doesn't really matter if we die or not. Okay, so we get huge damage there to begin with. Huge damage there. Goes for Pursuit, assuming we would go for Hit and Run or something like that. Clearly that is max speed, so we could go into Mascomedy, which has a really, really, really strong move into him. We can go for an Awaken into a Flashbang. And realistically, his switch would either be Jira or Spec, which Spec would be able to outspeed. I could have set up Reverse Singularity on his switch. That probably would have been a bit smarter. Now do I reverse? I don't think I kill with Psycho if I reverse. Oh, I don't have any good switches into this, huh? I have a lot of bug weeks. I'll just Psycho then. He can Swarm. Or he wants to Beast Summon, actually. Okay, so I didn't take any damage, so this is going to do a lot of damage to him. I actually get a very clean one hit there. Beautiful. Very, very clean one hit. He goes Metal Lytra. So this wants to go for a good move into me. I could honestly set up Reverse. He would only have Rip Current, which could kill me after that. Let me Reverse. Swarm. Okay. So we just set up our Reverse Singularity. And let's just see how well this works out. Reverse Singularity comes up. He accelerates. And now here we're just going to Aurora Flash, which would pick up a clean KO. And then he's forced to go Gyronaw, which reveals his Storm in a Bottle early, which he definitely doesn't want to deal with that. I don't think he would ever want to get rid of his Storm in a Bottle this early, so. It was Taruma. Going to go for a Quick Strike, probably? That makes sense, I guess. I guess from here, I just still Aurora. Okay, I could get a Confusion as well. But no, Rumbling comes out. I don't actually die to that. Meaning he just... if he's not Quick Strike, then he should die on this next turn. So he's either forced to Quick Strike me, or he dies to Lurkilid. Okay, so yeah, he Quick Strikes. He was forced to go for Quick Strike there, and now Lurkilid is able to outspeed him, I'm pretty sure. And Reversing Lady should go down this turn, so I can just go into Lurkilid for free. It didn't go down. I miscalculated that, didn't I? I did miscalculate that. Unless he does outspeed me. That was a miscalculation, definitely, but even if he Rumblings, I should... Okay, he Shield Bashes. Yeah, I knew I outsped him, but I thought Reverse was going to go down. I miscounted the Reverse Singularity turns. Okay, we'll go into this then. Very unfortunate that I did that. That's not something that I usually do. I thought thought there was a turn going down. I guess Umaisho was just a better option in general. I should have just gone into Umaisho the second he went for that. What's scary is definitely the existence of Gyronaw. Okay, he goes for Storm in a Bottle. Why did my Devour actually do good damage? Like, why did that do... Oh, you wouldn't be max speed, would you? I have Jolt on Jest Whirl. But generally, I don't really care what you do. Jest Whirl wins the game from here after 1 Enlightenment, so I just have to get that off. He surprisingly goes for Tsunami. Even though he should be well aware I'm not. Okay, nice. So we get an entirely free hit and run. Which actually allows us to go into Frigale. Which we have some pretty okay moves into you. We have Jet Strike. Yeah, so here we just Jet Strike, which kills it. And then we would have Nosedive for the Taruma. Generally, our ability kind of sucked this game, I won't lie. Okay. Basically, he's just sacking off his Taruma here. And he is getting rid of the... why did I click switch? It is getting rid of the turns. It's getting rid of rain turns, so he's not going to have double speed anymore pretty soon in his Gyronaw. So that's good. Rain stops. Okay. It goes into Jira. So I think here we just hit and run into Umaisho. Hit and run. And we don't get hit by Spiky Thorns because we have... we got our Riot Shield up. Chemical Cleave comes out. Stats are reset. I heal up a little bit. So now the game is over entirely once I hit and run into Jest Whirl, because then Psycho Force is free. You can't switch an Archipos, it's going to take double. Disarm, I don't really care, I guess. This looks like, this could be Cloak, actually. No, okay, it's Thorns. Jest Whirl. Jest Whirl pretty much just kills everything. Enlightenmenting once would just be overkill. Actually, I think I do have to Enlightenment once. He could Chemical, though, then I just lose the boost entirely. I think it's just best to Psycho Force for now. He can't kill me with Archipos anyway, because Hex Punch, yeah, he can't kill me with Archipos, so I just get a Furrier Surge onto that. And then I jolt the Gyronaw. And Archipos is forced to come in, and he can't kill me. Since he's Pursuit, Chemical, Clumsy, yeah, he can't kill me, because he has Pursuit. I can just get to Earth Surge. Yep, Chemical Weave barely tickles me. I'm gonna kill with an Earth Surge. And then we have Jolt, end off the Gyronaw. I don't really know what Frigale really did. I guess it was able to threaten with Jet Strike and got some decent chip on the Geostair, allowing us to win with Jest Whirl. So I guess it was able to do that. But I don't know. I think with all like the Pylons and stuff, like Pylons I think should be way more popular than I don't see it in casual that often. GG. Good game. Good game. Well, that was a pretty good game. Let's hop in the next one. Ooh, this could be a cracked game for Frigale, dude. An absolutely insane game is here. Okay, the existence of the Riptorvin is kind of irritating. Another Awakened Archipause. Guess we lead with this and set up. I'm really liking Mascomedy in this matchup as well, because I don't really know what he can really do against it if Zerzura dies early. Riptorvin. Does he want to Pylons? Honestly, I'd rather him not get Pylons up, so I'm just going to Intomo to make sure he doesn't get them up. So I'd rather him not get Pylons up, in case he wants to go for them. Because I know I'm very Pylons weak. Hit yourself? That'd be even better. Cool, okay. Great turn 1 for me. Absolutely great turn 1. Is it my luck, or is it your unluckiness? What are you? Is it my luck, or yours? Okay, snaps out. Crackling. That's something you could think about. Like, who's really the lucky one in that instance? Okay, I gotta reveal. I mean, killing the Riptorvin early so he has no good switch into Nosedive. If it's Eric or Mantle, then it's just an instant win, right? Because Nosedive, Jet Strike, you know. Okay, it is this one. Oh, he's gonna dispose. I can't let him do that, right? Heck no, I cannot let him dispose, that's for sure. Let's Awaken and Flashbang. And we can reverse here. This guy has so much talent using Garmantle. Okay, now I just one-shot almost everything besides a Garmantle. Okay, let me get an absolutely enormous chip on him. Okay, he might dispose, but he loses the most unskillful thing. Actually, maybe Zerzura is more unskillful. His entire team's filled with things that aren't very skillful. Alright, but yeah, we take down the Garmantle. I love Awaken Mascomedy, dude. Goes into Fluppy. Okay, that's a 4 times resist, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Kind of annoying that I'm not Night-Night. Wish I was. Let's just Psycho Force then. He might Aurora Flash. Yeah, just Auroras. And we take that down with a crit. He just lost his Fluppy instantly, which is sick. Garmantle's low. There's still, I think, one more turn to reverse up. Doesn't Frigale just win now? How does he beat the Frigale? How does he stop Frigale? That's my question. It's Aurora. Aurora's a bit stronger than Psycho Force. Alright, the reverse singularity ended, and we'll just Aurora Flash. And then once we get Frigale in the field, we have an insanely strong attack into him. So he just... Cool. Okay. Cool. He's gonna heal up to probably where the start of the L is. And then Frigale just switches in and nosedives. No, it's where the V is, because this Mon is brain dead. Alright, then I go Frigale. Now, my nosedive right now is super effective. I get to nosedive for... You have no switches into nosedive. Something dies. Something on your team is dying to nosedive. You have nothing for it. He has to rely on me either missing, which totally could happen, but no. We take down the Zerzura with a nosedive. Beautiful! And if they go Archipos, we go Umaisho. Yeah, we could also just sack off Libel to go Lurkalid. I doubt Lurkalid outspeeds it, though. No, I'm not the max speed one. I'm just... I think Libel is pretty much useless, though, so I sack off Libel to get Umaisho on the field safely. For an Earthquake, I guess. It's actually not over yet, because I can go Umaisho, which either he'll see me... So now, if I go Umaisho, he'll be like, oh, he has Earthquake, so I can go into the Wyvernal. But if I get this wrong, then this thing could probably win. I do still have Jest Whirl, though. I'm just gonna Earthquake. Okay, I don't really know how this is going to end, I won't lie. I mean, every time I get Frigale on the field, I get a kill, right? Like, every time I do. Right now, that's just a Jet Strike. So that's a kill. And he's max speed, clearly, so I don't outspeed him. Actually, interesting. So you just want to sack off the Germantle, which realistically was his best way of stopping Frigale. So I can hit and run here, go into Gestural, which threatens kills on everything. Archipos would die to an Earth Surge, and then plus Jolt. And now I would just heal back a lot of my health as well. Alright, then we go Gestural, which threatens everything. If they go Archipos, they'd be forced to ambush into my Earth Surge. And if they go Wyvernal, then I just Psycho Force. And if they go Archipos... Yeah, this doesn't really matter to me. Because... Yeah, I just Earth Surge. And he doesn't have any super effective move if he's running the Chemical, Clumsy, Pursuit, Hex Punch. Yeah, he doesn't have anything. His moves don't do any damage. Then I Jolt. Then I go into Lurklid, sack, I go for Gale, and Jet Strike and win the game. RNG. Let's start. It wasn't really the RNG. It was a good factor, but it didn't decide the entire game. Yes, he would have paralyzed me. Yes, I would have not killed Torvent that early, which maybe would have saved you against Frigale, but it doesn't really matter. Really matter. The speed of the battle. Anyway, I'll close chat. I'll let him cope. He was trying to... I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't want to... I always open chat. Really did. Not really. It really didn't matter. It's either that Libel just died early, and then I threatened to go into Mascomedy. So, didn't really matter. This guy's name is Souls Needs More Luck. Well then, let's see whose luck triumphs. I want to talk a little bit about the battle that I just had against Mr. Retorvent guy. The RNG really didn't matter, because, okay, turn 1 I Entomophobia to scout if you're pylons, I'm Termination Jelly. It doesn't really matter that you cracked and static, because then I'd be parried with a little bit of damage, IB summon, you're about 75%, right? You have that amount of health in that range, and then I die. Oh, another one. Fun. Oh, this is... Awaken Sue Mouse, so I Jet Strike to stop that. Generally, Frigale's pretty good. Thinking about it, I guess Retorvent would have been at 75 instead of dead, which might have helped. But then I just Careless Assault, you know? But it's a terrible move anyway, so who knows? Could have also been used as a sack, but then there was just Rolling Mass Comedy. What? Okay. I actually got into a battle previously, and dude, it was like a Oh, Awaken Morvale, Seam Knight, Zerzura. I was like, no. Like, no. I'm not fighting that. That's lame. Okay. Every video I do, I just end up leading off with Libalagua. Okay. Here, I'm worried because what if it's Sharpen? Right? What if it's Sharpen? I guess I would have Frigale. I'd have Flashbang. I don't know. I don't like it, but let's risk it. Okay, we're fine. Let's hit and run. Looks like it's defensive Metelytra. And Neonto comes in. So it just wants to go for a quick strike. Honestly, I'm willing to let him do that because then I have Frigale, which has a 4 times effective Jet Strike into Neonto. So yeah, I'm down. I'm not against dying here. I don't really care because then I have Frigale, which has an insanely good Jet Strike, and you have no air resist. So your air resist, only best way to beat it is Jira, right? So Frigale is just a beautiful switch right here. How does he beat Frigale now? I guess I can also just nosedive because I don't think it's going to be able to outspeed me. I'm just going to nosedive actually because it's just free. You have nothing that can switch into it very well. Nosedive does huge damage there. Yeah, it's a very defensive Metelytra, that's for sure. I think Umaisho's the play here that I hit and run, and hopefully he doesn't hit me with a really good move. Okay, yeah. The Metelytra's very defensive. Let's just hit and run. They B-summon. Okay. So we both got our stuff up. Okay, this Metelytra is annoying. It's very bulky for no reason. Yeah, no, this Metelytra is irritating. I don't know why it's so bulky, but it is. Just go Masco. Mascomity's also a pretty good doodle into your team. I can Awaken in Flashbang, and then I can hopefully set up Reverse, which then they only have Zerzura, which is going to take probably a 3 KO. Okay. You know, this thing's just annoying. I think. Do I either kill it or set up Reverse? I think I set up Reverse first and then kill it. Okay, I'm at exactly half health. It's Aurora. Now, right now, I'm disabling like 50% of his team. He can't go Instantless, he can't go Tasmard, he can't go Jira, right? All of that stuff dies. Interesting enough, actually goes Jira. Is it Cloak? Is that what it is? Because, bro, I got Psycho. I don't know what you're doing. Because if you go into Instant, sure. But you just lose Jira. I don't know why you did that. That was a really weird move. Maybe it was Cloak and that crit mattered, but I will never know. But that's another thing out of the way. And right now, we get Nosedive, Nosedive, Nosedive. Is it Cloak? Oh, okay, yeah, the crit did matter. Crit does matter there. Okay, and here we just Aurora Flash. Mascomity can just spam moves right now. No reason for me not to. I like that a lot of Awakens in this game can just function. They don't even have to be in reverse singularity. Storm heal, so they're just gonna stall. Check it out, guys. Zerzura gameplay. Woo! Look how exciting this is, dude. My God. I got 1% on him. Yeah, Zerzura gameplay, by the way. Such riveting gameplay. So exciting to fight this thing. I've never had this much fun fighting something in my life. Look at this. Yeah, no, this thing's just boring. I hate Zerzura. It is so boring. Our Surge's not even gonna kill me. I don't know why you just did that. Really weird move for you to click. Maybe he was predicting Umaisho. That makes sense, I guess. In the sense that I wanted to keep Mascomity around. This game sucks. It says the Zerzura. I hate Zerzura. You get a free 1/8 of your health a turn. I don't want to hear you complaining. Alright, and then I just get a free Nosedive. You have no switches into it. So I kill something here. I can also hit and run. and then go into Lurkalid, which is probably my best option. I think I just hit and run into Lurkalid. Hit and run into Lurkalid works, because then I'm threatening pretty much everything. Besides Neonto, maybe. For Neonto, I think I just go Maisho. Yeah, but Frigale doing pretty good work. Yeah, they go Neonto. So I think here I hit and run. They could also Quick Strike. I think I hit and run into Maisho. Quick Strike won't kill me. They go for Instinct on that, but that doesn't really matter because I have Jet Strike on Frigale. Like, what you did literally has no impact on what's about to happen. Maybe he kills with Quick Strike and then this game comes down to Just Swirl. But even then I still have Lurkalid. Then I also, again, I have Just Swirl, which has a Psycho Force. Really, the Instant and Tasma could be scary. Insect Neonto, though, is wild. If I had gone for Venom Bite there, that would have been crazy. Okay, now I just Chaos Assault. Or I could also just Nosedive, but it doesn't really matter which one I click. I think Chaos Assault's better because it's guaranteed damage, rather than me possibly missing and getting nothing out of it. So we Chaos Assault. Bam! Huge damage there, and we die a hero. Perfect. And now we threaten kill this with Lurkalids, Tsunami, and then they would have to go Tasma, which then we have Jolt Just Swirl and Psycho Force Just Swirl, and then we also hit it before, like we hit it with Hit and Run as well, like into Just Swirl. So yeah, we Tsunami here, then we Hit and Run. We could also just go into Maisho if we just want to sack that off, which we can do. If we just want to be a little bit safer, I guess. So yeah, I could Hit and Run, go Maisho. Hit and Run, go Maisho, sack it off, have another Hit and Run in the back, and we have, yeah, he can't win. Nothing you can do. I probably could have killed with Fatal Flaw, honestly. Nah, Just Swirl wins the game quicker. No matter, he can't boost his speed at all, and if he has Warcry somehow, then it's still fine. Looks like it was Ruby. That looks like it's Ruby. Even if he killed, I still outsped with Lurkalid. Unless he was Emerald, then maybe something would have happened there. That's a GG though. I did get kind of lucky with my crits there though. I won't lie. Pretty lucky with crits there. And with that, that'll be the end of this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. And honestly, Frigale wasn't all that bad. I feel like had I fought Pylons, I could have really showed what an impact this had. Frigale is not actually that bad, honestly. Like, I was able to click my moves and just do some really good damage in general. We didn't fight any metal types, and anything that didn't look like a good battle, I just kind of forfeited on because I was not going to deal with that. But yeah, hopefully that you guys enjoyed, and I shall see everyone in the next one. Bye-bye!